Hey, good morning, YouTube. It's awful early for me to be doing this on a weekend, but you know what? I was up, so I figured why not. So let's get started. My wife last night reminded me that no one really knows the full lineup of boxes here or anything about them to make an educated guess on which one's going to win for the contest. And well, frankly, I bet you want to win. So anyway, just a reminder, I'm giving away a free stack of these boxes at the end of this series of ultimate test videos. So let's get started. I'm going to give you the weight, the measurements, where they're made, and what they're made out of for each set of boxes today. So let's get started. Okay, first up is the Milwaukee Packout. The Milwaukee Packout has an advertised weight capacity of 250 pounds. They are made in Israel. It's IP65 rated. Side to side, the Milwaukee's come out at 22 inches. Front to back, 18.5 inches. And top to bottom, we've got 32.5 inches. All of these boxes that I've been able to find are all number 5 recyclable polypropylene. I do understand that they have different additives that the different companies request when the manufacturing process to achieve different goals in durability and such. So that is something to keep in mind, but they are all polypropylene. Our scale is set to 0, and the Packout 3-box stack weighs in at 46.1 pounds. Alright, next on the list is the Ryobi Link. So a bit of an oddity with the Ryobi Link, this organizer on top, which I left up here so you could see this, is made in Vietnam. Has a weight rating of 25 pounds. But the rest of the system is proudly made in the USA with global materials. Or so it says. Right there. So the top box has a weight rating of 50 pounds, IP65 rated. Second box down has a rating of 80 pounds, also IP65. And the bottom box has a weight rating of 200 pounds. And an interesting thing about the Ryobi Link system, the initial one that I got, this is the second bottom box, came in the mail with this handle completely ripped off. I thought it was kind of strange, but these little screws had ripped through. I don't know if someone dropped the box or what, but it came like that, so I took it back to Home Depot and exchanged it for this one so we could get a fair test from the start. And the Ryobi Link has a limited lifetime warranty. So, side to side, the Ryobi Link measures at 22.25 inches. Front to back, we've got looks like 19.5. And top to bottom, assuming this goes all the way down, sticks up just a little bit higher than the rest of it. So we'll measure from there. 29.75. And we have our scale reset. And we've got a weight of 49.4 pounds for the Ryobi Link 3-stack system. And the next box in the system is the Cobalt interlocking storage box system. So the Cobalt is advertised to have a 1-year limited warranty, IP65 dust and water resistant. It has heavy duty metal latches. I don't see a weight rating on it, so that might be somewhat of a mystery. It is made in China. So measuring the Cobalt, we've got side to side measurement of is right at 21 inches side to side. From the back of the wheel forward is 17 inches. And top to bottom, we're looking at 33 and a quarter with that pushed down. Actually, this is a little taller than the rest, so we're at 33 and a half. All right, our scale is set to 0, and the Cobalt weighs in at 39.4 pounds. Next up is the Versastack. So this one has some interesting ratings here. Mostly has to do with the lids and the locking mechanisms, but it advertises 66 pounds from the handle and 110 pounds for the system. They do say that they have a limited lifetime warranty. We build pride. They're proudly made in the USA with global materials, and they are IP54 dust and water resistant. So the Craftsman Versastack, top to bottom, let's make sure this goes down all the way. Yes, well below the top of the stack. Comes in at 32 3/4 inches tall. The bottom one is the widest here. Adjust the camera a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So that is going to be 19 3/4 inches wide, and the back of the wheel to the front of the bottom box is 16 3/4 inches. And our scale is reset. Craftsman Versastack weighs in at 20.7 pounds. Next on the list is the new kid on the block, the ToughBuilt StackTech system. And I gotta say, these are really nice looking. So they were just released a couple of weeks ago. They have a limited lifetime warranty, as you can see right there. They are IP65 rated. The top box has a weight capacity of 75 pounds. The next box down is 100-pound weight capacity, and below that on the bottom we've got a 250-pound weight capacity. They are made in China. All right, StackTech handle goes below the top box. So top to bottom we have measurement of, looks like just shy of 32 3/4. Left to right, side to side, we've got 21 inches, and front to back, on the back of the wheel, we have 19 3/4. And our scale is reset for the ToughBuilt StackTech, and it comes in, oh, we got an error. Try again. Alright, set to 0. 54.6 pounds. I think they might take the cake on this one. Next in the lineup is the Husky Build-out. So let's see if this drops down all the way. Yes, it does. So these have a limited lifetime warranty. Let's see if we can find some weight ratings here. Top box has a load rating of 50 pounds, IP65 rated. Middle box, medium size, has a 100-pound weight capacity. And the bottom box advertises a load rating of 150 pounds. Says they're impact resistant. And the Husky Build-out, I forgot to do this, is made in China. Alright, I've got some noisy birds in the background, but measurements side to side are 22 1/4 inches. Front to back, we've got 17 1/2, and top to bottom, or bottom to top as it might be, 33 inches exactly. Reset to 0, and Husky Build-out comes in at 42.1 pounds. Next in the lineup is the Ridgid System Gen 2.0. We have a little bit of experience with these boxes. I ended up not deciding on them because the middle box, when it was shipped to me, it kind of collapsed in on itself a little bit, probably from difference in air pressure, but I decided not to go with that. So what we have here is a limited lifetime warranty, IP65 rating, made in Israel. Now let's see if we can find a weight rating on these. I don't see it on here. I have heard it advertised before somewhere. I'll see if I can find that information and put it on the video later, or in this individual box's review. Drop that down. It does drop below the top box. That back handle, if you couldn't see it, yeah, you can. Okay, top, bottom to top, we've got 34 inches. Side to side. So it does appear that the bottom box is just a little bit wider than these, just slightly. So we've got 22, well, our wheels stick out further, so we'll measure from the wheel to wheel. Okay, wheel to wheel, we've got 25 1/2. And rear to front, we've got 18 1/2. Our scale is set to 0, and the Ridgid System 2.0 weighs in at 38.2 pounds for the 3 box. Next in the lineup is the Klein MODBox system. That drops well below that top box, and I don't have the tags on this anymore. It's been sitting in my house for a couple months, and I bought these before I decided I was going to review them, but I have not used them yet. I can tell you that they are made in China, and I don't know their weight ratings anymore, so I will have to find that information out and put that in the video later. But we'll take some measurements. They do have a lifetime warranty. So the MODBox 3-box stack is 32 inches, 32 1/2 inches tall. Left to right. And 22 1/2. It does seem most of these, the wheels do stick out about a 1/2 inch wider than the rest. Negligible, but a little bit. And front to back, we've got, including the wheels, 19 inches. Our scale is set to 0, and the MODBox, get some balancing issues here. There we go. Comes in at 50.4 pounds. And it is worth mentioning with the Klein Tools MODBox that it has the largest diameter wheels of any of the box systems. Theirs are 10 inches, the rest of the boxes are 9 inches or smaller in diameter. And next up is the Craftsman Tradestack, the pro grade of the Craftsman. In theory, it should be a little more robust than their Versastack. The back handle goes down below the top box. And let's see what we can find for their specs. So we have the middle box, says 132 pound capacity, IP65 rated. These are also proudly made in the USA with global materials. This doesn't give us any further information, so I can't imagine the entire box system only can handle 132 pounds, but maybe that's the case. Let's see if there's any more information here on the back. They have limited lifetime warranty. All right, and the Tradestack does have the wheels sticking out a little bit wider than the rest of the boxes. Comes in at 22 and 1/4 inches. The boxes themselves 21 and 1/4, right about, just slightly more than that. And front to back of the wheel is the farthest part, 17.5 inches. All right, our bathroom scale is reset to 0, and the Craftsman Tradestack weighs in at 34.9 pounds. Next up is the DeWalt Toughsystem 2.0. And the DeWalt Toughsystem has no information whatsoever on it. Well, let's see here. Toughsystem 2.0 toolbox, made in Israel, lifetime warranty. Aside from that, I don't see any weight ratings or IP ratings. Let's see if they have the same gasket system that the others seem to have. That did not want to open. It does seem like it's pretty airtight, but it does have this very wide, robust rubber gasket going along the entire top of the lid. And they have these nice things. Oh, here we go. Here's some information. So here, okay, so we've got 110 pound rating for the briefcase, IP65, which doesn't surprise me, and we've got 110 pound rating for the middle-sized toolbox. Their extra large toolbox, which I don't have, is also 110 pounds. And interestingly enough, the rolling toolbox only has a weight rating of 88 pounds. But the total box cumulative weight on one stack is up to 250 pounds. So I'm glad I opened that up. Top to bottom, we've got that folds down. Let's see, that's our spot right there. 34.5 inches. The wheels do stick out wider than the box, left to right, side to side. We've got 23 and 3/4 inches, and front to back we have 19.5. And our scale is set to 0. And the DeWalt Toughsystem 2.0 3-box set weighs 44.6 pounds. Next up, we've got our Stanley Essentials box, which is the smallest set of boxes in the set. And it says they are also made in Israel. I'm not seeing any weight ratings. I don't see any indication of a warranty or any IP rating on this system. Alright, this system measures in at 24 3/4 inches tall, left to right, side to side is 18.5, and front to back we are looking at 10.5 inches. Alright, our scale is set to 0 in the Stanley Essentials Rolling Workshop 3-unit set. Doesn't weigh enough to register on the scale, so I do have this 10-pound weight that we can put on top of it right here. It's a weightlifting weight, so we're going to try that. Alright, and here we go with the 10 pounds on top. So we've got 20.3, which means that this box system weighs 10.3 pounds. And next up, we have the Stanley Modular Rolling Toolbox. It is bigger, seems more robust than the Essentials version. This back handle does fall below the top box. I had a hard time finding accessories for this one, but let's see what it has to say. It's got the measurements there, so I don't need to measure it. 19 3/4 by 15 3/4 by 29 inches tall. It says it's got a load capacity of 99 pounds. It is made in Israel. I don't see any mention of a warranty. Set to 0. And the Stanley Modular Rolling Toolbox is 18.5 pounds for the 3-box set. And next on the list is Black & Decker. Got these from Amazon. Haven't seen them for sale anywhere else. That doesn't mean they're not. All the information I can find is actually on this organizer that sits on the top. Kind of, or I thought it did. It seemed to not very well. And there we go. It kind of nestles in there like that. Anyway, this is also made in Israel. It does not have any weight ratings on it. Let's open it up and see if there's something inside it. Nothing in there. I'll see if I can find some more specs and post that on the video at the end. The Black & Decker, top to bottom, is right at 29 inches. It does not have wheels that stick out the side. It is 19 inches side to side and front to back. 14.5. Our scale is set to 0, and the Black & Decker Beyond by Black & Decker is what they call this system, is 18.8 pounds for the 3-unit set. And next is a Flex Stack Pack, one of the heavy hitters. The Flex Stack Pack is made in China, is IP65 rated. I can't find a weight rating on it anywhere. I've been looking. And I don't see an advertised warranty. I will check into that and put that into the video later if I can find one. So let's take some measurements. We've got from the top to the tallest part is right at 35 inches. Left to right, the wheels are the same width as the rest of the unit. Is 21 7/8. And front to back, 18.5. And our scale is reset to 0. And the flex 3-box stack, hard to see with this label in the way, is our heaviest yet at 58.3 pounds. And next up is the Hart system. They just call it the Hart Stack Modular Storage System. And the top does lower past the top box. So the Hart is made in Israel, distributed by Keter, so same company that supposedly makes the Packout system. It has a 3-year warranty. I don't see, oh, weight rating is down here. 100-pound weight rating. You can see it right there. And I don't see an IP rating anywhere on this system. They do open up. They do have a rubber seal that goes along the edge, so they probably are waterproof to some degree. And the measurements for the Hart Stack is 28.5 height, and for front to back we've got right at, now this is a difficult one, it appears, if I line it up with my eyes here, to be at 15.5 inches, maybe 16. It's hard to tell because this sticks out farther than the wheel does and the rest of it, so there's not a good place to measure it from. And left to right, again, we got a part that sticks out a little bit further than the rest, but they are all the same width. Let's look at it from the top. Okay, and we've got 20.5 inches. Our scale is set to 0, and the Hart Stack weighs in at 19.6 pounds. And next up is the Bauer system, sold by Harbor Freight. Surprisingly robust. Harbor Freight does have some decent stuff sometimes. So let's read the label here. It says it is made in China. 50 plus combinations, heavy duty. IP65 rated. Durable, so this one holds up to 25 pounds. It's the top box. They are made in China. The middle box holds up to 50 pounds. And the bottom box holds up to 60 pounds. 35.5 inches tall. Front to back. 16.5. Actually, it's just a little more, 16 3/4. And left to right. The wheels are just a little bit, well, actually they're about the same. So they're about the widest part. Mostly the same as the rest of the widest part of the boxes. 21 3/4. And our scale is set to 0. And the Bauer Modular Toolbox 3-box set is 38.2 pounds. Now, I didn't find any warranty specification. The only thing indicating anything like that is this vague heavy-duty guaranteed. I don't think that classifies as a warranty, but it does say that. And the last set in this series is the Husky Connect rolling system. The back handle does go below the top box. The top box is actually an organizer, and it doesn't have a solid lid like the others. It's this Lexan or plexiglass, whatever it is. It does advertise to have a 100-pound load capacity, 2-year limited warranty. I don't see where it says where it's made. We'll check the back. Made in Israel. All right, the measurements for the Husky Connect is 27.5 inches tall, and front to back is 15.5 inches, and the wheels do stick out farther than the rest of the boxes on this set, and they measure at 21 3/4. And the Husky Connect 3-box system weighs in at 21.4 pounds. All right, well, that's all 17 boxes, so you can make an educated guess for the contest for the giveaway. Remember to go back to that first introductory video, the one right before this one, and leave a comment with your guess so that you can be entered to win the brand new stack of whatever box wins this series. So stay tuned and keep watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks.